Welcome to Totally Weird and Twisted. Your hosts, Katie and Mandie, will be joining you in a moment.
Hello and welcome to Totally Weird and Twisted. Viewer discretion is advised.
We're back, twats. Guys, it's been 100 days and 100 nights. I'm just kidding. That's awfully dramatic.
It's true, though.
Welcome back to Totally Weird and Twisted. We've missed you.
I'm Mandie.
I'm Katie.
Oh, well, we'll do this first.
We have vodka drinks today because it's an auspicious occasion where we welcome you back to our presence. I'm just kidding. So,
I was like, okay, we'll go with it. We're
going to roll with the selfish notion, but really.
It is, it's been a freaking long time.
It has. We've had a lot of things going on personally.
Yeah.
We had to take a little hiatus, but it happens.
Yes.
And everything is perfect, and we're ready.
But we're a little shaky.
And rusty.
And we started this recording earlier, and we were like,
no.
We need to take a shot.
So that's what we're going to do.
So we're going to get crunk on this episode. We're going to get crunk. I got my booby glass here.
And I have one that says,
Boobies?
Drink like a pirate, dance like a mermaid.
I would love to be a mermaid.
I'm not going to do either of those things, but I'll drink like a
we'll
pirate.
See. After a few shots, she might...
Vodka. Here we go.
Channel her inner mermaid.
It's been a while since I've had vodka like that.
Vodka.
It puts hair on your chest, so I'm told.
I feel like I have put hair on my throat right there.
It's going to put hair on my heart.
It's going to also...
I'm going to have a hairy heart.
Definitely, level up this episode.
Because we're already also drinking.
So why don't you guys take a shot as well? Here, I'm going to pour another one. I want you guys to take a shot with us. And we can all be on the same level so we don't look like freaks.
They're probably like, you guys are already fucking freaks. But sure, take another one.
We are.
Okay.
And I embrace the freakiness.
Okay. Here we go. Numero dos. Woo!
Man, I thought I had to burp. There we go.
God, she's sexy, isn't
I'm
she?
so fucking sexy. This isn't gonna work for me. My butt is too big.
Baby got back.
Baby do.
Baby really do.
Oh, goodness.
I'm borrowing Mandie's vapes because why not?
Because why not? I did quit smoking cigarettes since last time I saw you guys.
I didn't.
Now I gotta quit this bitch.
But when they taste like candy, why would you?
This one doesn't. That's why she likes that one. This one just tastes minty.
I feel like I'm enjoying... This is Blue Raz Ice. And honestly, I feel like I am enjoying, if...
Like a blue raspberry snow cone?
Yeah. Or...
It's kind of cold on the throat.
Or if Sour Patch Kids made a blue flavor.
Oh.
Because it has kind of like that sugary rim feeling kind of thing.
Yeah. I'm more into the salted rims at this point. Well, yesterday was Cinco de Mayo, and I had some salted rims.
She likes hair on her chest.
Even when Desi and I go to lunch, we get Palomas. And
shout out to Desi.
Love you. And we've been asking for our Palomas with a salted rim, and it is the shit, man.
Refresh my memory. A Paloma
is a grapefruit margarita with club soda.
That sounds delicious.
Because we were doing the grapefruit margaritas, and they're really good, but they're, real acidic. you know?
Yeah.
Because all it is, at least at Uncle Julio's, it's just squeezed grapefruit juice and tequila. And then they take and lime, obviously.
Obviously.
Excuse me, it's disgusting. I'm so gross.
Stop it!
Ew. Anyway, so then on top of that, they take a lime and they hollow it out, half a lime, they hollow it out and they invert it. And then they pour more tequila in that and they float it on top. And it's delicious, but again, it's really acidic. So the Paloma is the exact same thing, except they dilute it with club soda. And that is so good.
I don't know if you remember the last time I had tequila.
Tequila,
Katie, because it was my 40th birthday. And
do you remember it?
I remember everything.
Oh, I don't remember after tequila. I had tequila last night, by the way.
Including waking up on your chair
Oh my God, yeah.
at 5 a.m. to go in the bathroom and throw up. I haven't thrown up from drinking in, I can't even fucking tell you how long, decades.
Well, you will again, because next up is my 40th birthday.
I know. In Ocean Shitty.
And we will be hoofing it. So
Hoofing it? We gotta walk to Ocean City?
Well, no, around Ocean City. So we are going to be able to
Get drunk
drink
in
as
public?
much as we want.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, we don't want to get a drunk in public. That's not the goal.
No. No, I'm not going to
I'll be like,
jail.
I'm 40, okay? I have to drink.
She's 40. I have to drink with her.
I'm the crypt keeper.
Wow. I
feel attacked. Have you seen Freaky Friday when she's like,
I have.
I look like the crypt keeper.
My neighbor that tried to fight me looks like the fucking crypt keeper.
Oh, I hope she's watching.
I hope so too.
Cheers to you. Let's take a shot to her.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. Because my eyes aren't starting to droop enough.
We gotta amp up this episode.
We haven't even started the episode.
Well, this is gonna really...
This is really gonna fucking send it home.
This is gonna kick it up a notch.
Okay.
Well, this is notch 3. This should be a fucking fire episode.
Okay. My chest has enough hair, ma'am. Swallow it, bitch.
Ew!
Take it to the face! Let's follow it with some more vodka. Me and Mandie have not gotten to proverbial...
Oh my God! This is gonna be so fun.
Proverbially.
Proverbially? What is proverbially?
Proverbial.
Oh
my God!
The outtakes for this bitch are gonna be the fucking best.
Outtakes. Just
What word are you thinking about?
Proverbially.
The proverbial? The proverbial.
That's the one.
Proverbial.
Proverbially. Let our hair down. In a while.
I'm not sure that was used correctly, but...
Fuck you.
You know
what I mean.
I don't know that I do.
They do.
Okay.
Proverbially.
The proverb of whatever the fuck she's talking about. I've already forgot. I literally have. I don't know what we're talking about. So...
This shit is fucking delicious.
Anyway. Excuse me.
It's the hair on her chest that's getting caught in her throat.
Yeah. So tonight I have a fun episode for us, and you're not going to be shocked by the content, but
I will,
of what I picked. But it's really super fun, and Katie is going to start us off with a opener.
A burp if it ever comes up.
So let me get serious real quick before I get too drunk, because I'm going to have a lot of fun. But I didn't tell Katie this yet. At the end of the episode, so since I've seen you guys, my dad passed away. And we did put out, like a thing about it. And that's part of the reason that, shit, slowed down. But my dad was a singer. And so I wanted to do a tribute at the end of this video.
Yes, please.
Some of you that follow us on social media have seen the song already. But I'm going to put it at the end of this video.
Which song are you doing?
Ancient Mariner.
Yes!
So when I was a kid, this song, to me, well, it's a ghost story, you know, and I've been into this shit since the day I was born. I was into paranormal, you know, and the song itself is like a ghost story, and I also am a huge ocean buff. Like anything to deal with the ocean, I love it. And so all of that, I just fucking, and that might stem from this song, you know, and he would get his guitar and he'd sing it to me like all the time when I was a kid, because that's the one I always wanted to hear. So anyway, stay tuned at the end of this episode, because I'm gonna put that on there for you guys to hear.
And my son had surgery, and I don't have a song for that.
Yeah, so we all got stuff, you know? But anyway, it feels so good to be back.
It does. We've missed you so much.
And I hope you guys missed us, because we have so much fucking fun with this shit. But my head just wasn't right for a little bit. And
it happens.
And then when it was right, other shit kept popping up, and we just, like, couldn't record. So we're back, and I hope you're glad we're back. BRB.
I need a refresher.
All right. Let me pause this, and let's go make another drink.
Yeah.
Leave this one here, because we'll use that for these.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, I hope that wasn't too snappy.
I loved it.
Okay.
I say one more shot for good measure.
Oh, boy. This is all in the same episode.
I know.
How are we going to do the next one?
Drunk.
Oh, boy. That is got a meniscus on it.
Meniscus.
Okay.
I can't.
Dude, I'm literally going to have to... Hold on.
Vomit?
I had to suck it off the top.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Cheers.
I did say that shit.
You know, it goes down like water after a while.
Yeah. It doesn't even taste like shit anymore. Okay. All right, give me 1 second to prepare. Okay. So.
I don't know about you, but your eyes are glassy.
I don't know about you, but your eyes are squinty.
I do know. I can feel them squinting, and I'm like,
What makes them squinty?
my whole body's like, bitch, you thought. There.
So, for you guys tonight, or today, or this morning, whenever the fuck you're watching this or listening, we are talking about...
So for whenever.
I am going to tell you about a Japanese... It's technically a Japanese sleepover game, but you're the only person in the party.
That sounds awful.
You have to do this one by yourself.
Okay. I'm ready to tell you if I'm going to do it or not.
Okay. So, let me give you a little rundown of the game.
Okay.
Oh, at least I used my native language in this. So, the Bathtub Game, also known as Daruma-San, is an old Japanese game.
She said at least I used my native language.
It is an old Japanese game where you'll be summoning a ghost from a bathtub that follows you all day. Playing Daruma-San can result in bad things happening to you, even death.
I'm out. I'm already out.
You'll be out. Even if it didn't result in death, you'd be like, fuck this shit. I am not doing it. Like, I know it probably won't happen, but I read some, like, people on Reddit that did it that are like, this fucking ruined my life.
But they're not dead.
They're not, but there's...
Okay.
I'll just explain.
Okay.
So, the only things that you will need for this game is a bathroom with a bathtub.
Got it.
You cannot do it in a shower.
Okay.
It has to be a bathtub.
Okay.
So, starting the game, 1. Before you go to bed, take off all of your clothes.
So don't get in the bathtub fully clothed. Got it.
So you take them off in your room. Or outside of the bathroom.
Okay.
What did I do here? It says 1, 3, 5, 7, 8. Okay. 2, enter the bathroom and you fill up the bathtub and then you turn all the lights out.
So you're supposed to be soaking wet and then get out of the tub to turn off the lights?
No, you fill the tub
Uh-huh.
while you're naked.
Uh-huh.
You turn off the lights.
Uh-huh.
And then you get in the bathtub.
Got it.
Okay, so you're in the dark.
Nailed it.
You get in the bathtub.
Mm-hmm.
You sit in the middle of the bathtub. Now you're facing the faucet. Okay?
Got it.
So you have to face the faucet. And then you close your eyes and wash your hair. In the bathtub.
Okay.
Bathtub. As you wash your hair, you should repeat these words. Daruma-San fell down. Daruma-San fell down. The whole time you're washing your hair. Okay? Do not stop repeating this until you finish washing your hair. Your eyes must remain shut.
Well, that's good, because getting shampoo in your eyes fucking sucks.
Yes, it does. That is a nightmare. As you wash your hair, you will begin to visualize a Japanese woman standing in the bathtub right in front of you.
Will I?
She will slip and fall onto a rusty faucet, gouging her through the eye and killing her. You will hear a sound coming from behind you or feel a movement in the bath. Do not turn around and peek. You have finally summoned the ghost. You will feel her presence as she emerges out of the bathtub. Ask out loud, why did you fall in the bathtub? After this, you can finally get out of the bathtub. Make sure your eyes remain shut and make sure not to slip or trip as you get out of the bath.
So I hope you know your
that's just
bathroom really
That's
well.
just for safety measures, yeah. Even though you've just summoned a demon.
Literally.
Yeah. Do not drain the water until the next morning. That is a very important step.
So you have demon water. Just
Yes.
chilling in your bathtub.
Just chilling. Okay,
What's the Japanese word for chilling?
Miho?
Shut the fuck up.
We just meowing. Look it up. Look it up. I know my shit. Okay, it's my first language. So after you get out of the bathtub,
just me howling. You're so full of shit.
So after you leave the bathroom, leave the water in there. Okay.
Let the water meow.
You leave the bathroom. You shut the door behind you. It is now safe to open your eyes. Keeping the water in the bathtub until morning is a crucial element to this game. Do not turn any lights on when you get in your room and go straight to bed.
So just be soaking ass wet.
I mean, I'm sure you can dry
with
off.
this fucking demon. Just go to bed.
Yeah.
This is a shitty game.
So what does this creepy woman that you're going to see look like? The woman is a ghostly figure that will follow you all day. She wears tattered and stained white clothes with black hair. She has only one eye. Her left
she
eye
shanked the other one on the rusty faucet.
Her left eye is intact, but it is wide open and bloodshot. Her right eye is missing, just leaving a bloody, hollow eye socket. Playing the game. Again, let me preface this with, from what I've read on Reddit, I don't suggest you play this game. I mean, if you value your life in any way.
If you just want to meow.
Right, exactly. Meow's actually like past tense. So I think she's saying it wrong sometimes.
No offense to anybody.
No,
I just need to say that.
Yeah,
we don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
No, we don't. At all. So, playing the game, okay? This is where it gets creepy as fuck.
Sure.
When you wake up, the ghost is now following you.
What? Mm-hmm. Where was it this whole time when you go to bed?
You do the summoning ritual.
Right.
At night.
Yeah.
When you wake up, the ghost has found you and she is now following you.
But she was in your bathtub. So
Yeah.
where was she when you were sleeping?
Probably watching you sleep.
Fucking great. Amazing. Love this.
So your day will begin as normal until you feel the presence of the one-eyed woman.
Great.
Trying to look at her directly will not work. Instead, glance over your right shoulder to catch a glimpse of her. Side note, though, if you can see her when you glimpse over your shoulder, she is way too close.
The fuck?
As the day goes on, your ghost will get closer and closer to you. Do not let her catch you. If the one-eyed woman is getting too close, you should shout, "Tomer!" which means stop.
Which clearly, that really sounds Japanese.
Yeah, it is. And then you run away fast. So what Tomer does is, for some reason, Tomer like freezes her for like a second. So it gives you time to get further away from her so she can't catch you.
Okay.
Okay. So this will put distance between you and the woman and give you time to get further away from her. You must end this game before midnight or else she will keep stalking you and appear in your dreams to kill you. Okay?
Thanks, I hate it.
Ending the game. To end the game, you must catch a glimpse of the one-eyed woman and shout, "Kita!"
Can't
Or,
you do that?
"Kita!"
And you can't do that during the day? Like if you see her over your shoulder, you can't just scream that?
I don't know. That's a good question. I would just fucking just walk around being like, "Kita, Kita, Kita!" But when you do it, when you yell Kita, you have to do a karate chop motion with your arm.
Shut up.
You do. You have to go, "Kita!" like that.
That's racist.
No, this is their game.
I hear you.
I'm reading their rules, okay?
Okay.
So, that's what you have to do. And Kita means I cut you loose.
Okay.
While swinging your arm in a chopping motion, see? That wasn't me. The game will end and the one-eyed woman won't follow you anymore.
Okay.
So this game, though, is very dangerous and it can get you killed if it is real.
How?
Well, people who die mysteriously in their sleep, maybe people didn't know they played the bathtub game.
How do you not know that you summoned a demon in the bathtub?
No, they're dead. They know. They knew, but now they're dead. But, like, if someone finds you dead in your bed, they're not like, "Oh, it was from the demon from the bathtub game." Because maybe they didn't tell you they were going to play the bathtub game. They just mysteriously died in their sleep from this game. And no one knew. They just thought it was like a weird thing. They just died.
Well,
So-
that doesn't make any sense at all.
The scariest thing about this game is literally you do the ritual, you wake up in the morning, the ghost is like on your ass.
Right.
And you can feel its presence following you everywhere you go. Okay? Now,
That's pretty creepy.
yeah. Now, some people that I've read their experiences on Reddit from doing this, a lot of them were captioned, "Do not play this game." Some of them saw the one-eyed woman. Like, they'd be walking to the store. And, because in Japan we walk a lot to places we don't drive.
Do you?
But they'd, like, look across the street and they'd see this, like, ring-looking girl chilling across the street. And they're like, "Oh, shit." You know? But if she gets too close to you and catches you, like, you're dead. You die.
Obviously. Yeah.
So, that is fucking terrifying.
But what if a lot of the people in the country look like the ring girl?
Well,
And they're all...
this also is in the U.S. as well. Like, anywhere this ritual is done is the same outcome.
Okay.
So,
I'm
let me
gonna...
give you someone's experience.
Okay.
A lot of these people that played this game and had experiences wrote a book about it. It's like, oh my god, can you
Just tell me your
Yeah.
experience.
Can you just tell me? Let's see. I'll tell you, this experience ends with, "Please, please, please do not play this game. It ruined my life and I don't want it to ruin yours. Whenever I think of it, I can still feel her hands tightening around my neck.
Ugh.
It's traumatic and I am probably going to live with paranoia for a while. Water scares me now."
Yikes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So
That is quite the novel.
yeah, so that can just go the fuck away. But
Not reading it.
just so you know, that's how they felt at the end of it.
My God.
So Jude also wrote a fucking novel.
Well, thank you for that, Jude.
All right, so this is
Jude.
Jude's experience. Okay, the ritual comes from Japan. Does it? Duh. And it is about basically playing hide and seek with the spirit of this lady who died in the bathtub. That's all true. I decided to do this one because it didn't involve blood or anything. The process seemed fairly simple, and I've been wanting to do it.
So he just wanted to like pick a random haunting ritual.
So he
was like, this one seems easy. I'll do it.
he has like a thread on Reddit where he picks all different ritual games and does them and reviews them.
Okay.
So this says, on Friday night, it was storming outside. The perfect weather for a good scary movie, or even better, a ritual. I had been wanting to do Daruma-San for quite a while, so on a whim, I decided to. So I decided to take a bath at about 1 a.m. I turned out the lights, then started washing my hair as usual. I chanted Daruma-San fell down, Daruma-San fell down, using the tune to one of my favorite songs as a beat. I closed my eyes while I did this and saw something like a movie. It was a lady washing her long dark hair. She slipped and the faucet of her tub went into her eye, and she turned towards the camera as the blood poured from an empty eye socket.
Mm-hmm. So turn towards the camera, does that mean looked at him?
Turn towards the camera. It's in quotes, so I don't fucking know. But anyway, Jude, this is boring. Let me get to the good shit. Do not play paranormal games.
Yeah. Win paranormal prizes.
This says, do not play paranormal games you read online. She is here.
All right.
That's ominous.
Okay.
Ominous-y. Redditors, come on. Like, this is too much for me. All right, last night before bed is when I decided I was going to do it. Play the bathtub game. I reread the post in case I were to forget anything. I went over the rules over and over again, and I was ready. I waited until everyone in the house was asleep, as I live with 3 other people.
Great.
I stripped naked in my room and peeped into the hallway to make sure no one would see me, and I stepped across the hallway and into the bathroom. Shutting the door behind me, I put the plug in place and turned the faucet on to the bath. The room was slightly lit from a window, so I didn't have trouble making my way to the tub. I sat the wrong way. I was meant to face the faucet, so she would be behind me, but I sat the other way by accident. I shut my eyes and began washing my hair, whilst repeating the words, Daruma-San fell down, Daruma-San fell down, as I was instructed to do. I never saw the mental image in my mind that I was supposed to apparently see of the woman falling in the bathtub and impaling her eye in the tap. I didn't feel the movement in the tub from her rising out of the water. I guess from here on, I knew it wouldn't work.
Maybe because it's not real.
I slightly laughed to myself at how stupid I was for even trying this in the first place. Since I didn't feel her presence, I didn't say the phrase, "Why did you fall down in the tub?" I finished washing my hair, got out of the tub, feeling slightly off balanced. I dried myself off and got dressed and went to sleep. That brings us to today. I woke up and felt the same way I normally did. Nothing was different. My mother told me she woke up in the middle of the night to use the bathroom and drain the tub because I forgot to do it. I knew the rules were to only drain the tub the next day, but I didn't care. It hadn't worked, so I shrugged it off. My mother needed a few items from the store, so I volunteered to go for her. It was quite early in the morning. The streets were practically deserted.
Dun dun dun.
Practically. It was lightly raining, so I took an umbrella with me. As I left, I smirked, remembering last night, and I looked over my right shoulder to see if there was truly someone behind me. Nothing. As I reached the main road, the shops were on the other side. There was no traffic, just as expected. It was hard to see from the rain, but I could see that someone was standing on the other side of the road. White dress, long black hair covering her face. It was such a classic thing to see in a Japanese horror film. Was someone fucking with me? She wasn't behind me, so it couldn't have been related to the game. Maybe it was just a woman who needed something from the store just like I did. But she didn't move, like at all. It was pouring rain by this point, and she stood in it, facing the store that was just a small walk away before she would have had shelter. So I guess she stood in the rain, not like if she, I guess a few feet away was shelter.
Right, right.
I stepped onto the road and slowly walked towards the store. She was out of the way of my path, so I just ignored her. I tipped my umbrella forward so I could block the view of her in front of me. When I made it to the store's entrance, I pulled my umbrella shut and looked behind me. Nothing. No one. What the fuck? When I finished shopping, the rain had subsided. I walked the same route home. When you cross the main road, there's an alley, and then you are on my street. When I got to the entrance of the alley, I stopped dead in my tracks. In the middle of the walkway was the same woman from before, just standing in the middle, facing away from me. I knew better than to walk down there, so I turned and decided to go the long way around, taking the shortcut. When I turned onto my street, I was almost about to walk past the entrance to the alley when I noticed her standing right there.
Okay, so she goes the long way, and she goes to the opening of the alley.
Yeah, so the alley goes through, so now she's at the other side of the alley.
Right, and she's standing right there.
She's standing there. Her back is to her, though.
Why does she keep seeing the back of her?
I don't know. And she doesn't know either. She's like, she's supposed to be behind me, so like, I don't even know why this would be her.
Right, so why is she right behind her?
So she said, I ran. I have never ran so fast in my life. I did not look back. I had never been so afraid in my life. I got home, put the shopping bag on the kitchen counter, and ran to my room and shut the door behind me. I climbed into bed, and I'm assuming that I soon fell asleep. I awoke to a woman standing on my bed.
No.
With the sheet wrapped around her neck. The same woman from the street. One eye was visible on her face, the rest hidden by tangled hair.
No.
Her eyes were large, and her mouth was slack-jawed.
Oh, no.
All I could manage to say was, "What are you doing?" I then woke again. That brings us to now. Reddit, what have I done?
You lived through it, is what it sounds like.
No, she's still there, probably. This is like, I want to know an update on this. What's this Redditor's name? This is, by deleted. Damn it. Let's see, this says, "Oh, you messed up big time."
Oh, what are you, from
You're always
Midwest?
supposed to follow the rules of the game as completely as you can. Have you tried shouting Tomer or Kita and then making a chopping motion with your hand? If not, you should. You were supposed to let her catch you, or you weren't supposed to let her catch you. So I hope that's not the case. If it is, might not be too late for you. Try burning herbs like sage or getting your house blessed. Maybe bet some holy water.
Maybe don't do stupid shit in the first place.
Or something that is the equivalent to that for another religion. Googling how to get rid of spirit might help. If worse comes to worse, get an exorcism performed. In the meantime, I wouldn't recommend taking a bath of any sort. I wish you luck.
In the meantime, play stupid games with stupid prizes, right?
I mean, we all did that, though.
I mean, I wouldn't have done this shit. I don't want to be chased by a demon.
This is, like, extra terrifying. I wouldn't do this. And you do it by yourself. It's not like you're, like, doing it with your friends and shit.
Right.
Yeah.
You're alone.
Let's see.
No fucking way.
And then it says, get some sage, burn the sage, and wave it into every corner and every room of the house. I would
Do the
recommend
chopping
putting salt across
thing
the
and
doorways.
scream Kita.
Yeah. I mean,
if you read the rules of the game over and over again, like she
but
said
they
she
didn't
did,
play by the rules.
Right, but she read the rules repeatedly. She said that in the beginning.
But she didn't play by the rules because she thought it didn't work. The bathtub got filled or emptied that night. She didn't say the final phrase.
No, she emptied. Her mom emptied the bathtub the next morning.
No, that night. She said, "I went to go to the bathroom last night, and I."
Oh, I thought it was. Oh.
Everything was done wrong, and so because it didn't work, what she thought didn't work, she didn't say the like closing phrase and shit. And,
right.
You know. So who knows? I would never Even as an adult now, ever play that game?
Mm-mm.
No.
No fucking way. I wouldn't do most of this shit. Maybe when I was younger, I'd have been like, okay.
Yeah.
But now that I'm 40 and have a kid, I would never.
But it's weird. Like, there are, there's a bunch of people online that are like, I played this game and I fucking saw her.
Ugh, no thanks.
It's terrifying.
No thanks.
And
Especially
being chased is my biggest fear.
Yeah, no thank you. Not only that, Japan really does have the scariest fucking urban legends.
Yeah, they really do.
So
but people are saying this
fucking
ritual,
terrifying.
this ritual, some might say that it actually conjures up this terrifying spirit ghost from the bathtub with one eye. So
I don't know. I find baths zen-like and relaxing, and the last thing I would ever do is taint that with a fucking demon.
right,
Especially one from Japan.
as long as the lights are on, you're good.
Yeah. I don't know. But I also wouldn't be chanting in
Chanting the
fucking
phrase.
Japanese or anything
Yeah.
else. So
But it is so scary.
that is terrifying.
It is fucking terrifying.
I hate it. Thank you.
You're welcome. But I thought that was really fun.
That was good.
I've never heard of that sleepover game.
Mm-mm.
And it is far scarier than any of us here in America playing these Blaze of Feathers stiff as a board.
Which is amazing.
it was very cool.
Yeah, that's
But
fun.
it's not like you're going to summon a fucking monster that's going to chase you all day.
I'm not sure I want to summon anything.
Or one that could kill you.
You're right.
What if us just saying Daruma-San over and over again is like bringing her here? But since we're not playing the game correctly, we could be fucked.
That's all you, girl.
All right.
If I wake up tomorrow and see some Japanese bitch, I swear to God.
I swear to God, girl.
Not in general. Not in general. Nothing against Japanese people. I'm just saying, like, if I see some bitch that looks like she's out of the ring, I'm killing Mandie.
Oh, thanks.
You heard it here first.
Well, then you're going to put me out of my misery because I don't have to be killed by the ring girl.
Because
But
she'll
you
be at
will.
my fucking house.
You will. You will be.
She'll
killed by
follow
her.
me here.
All right. So don't play that game, guys. I strongly urge you to not play the game. But if you do, let us know. Let us know if you see this girl.
Yeah, no kidding. Don't do it. But do it just so we know.
I mean, we'll tell you.
Or if you have
we
done
should tell
it.
you not to do it.
If you have done it, let us know. Because we want to hear your experience, whether anything happened or not happened, or if you know somebody that's done it.
Oh, yeah.
That would be really cool.
Yeah, if any of you have done this game, fucking hit us up.
In fact, if anybody's done any of these stupid games, let us know. And we will share your story, have you come on, you can share it yourself.
Mm-hmm.
We want to know if you've done any of these dumb games, because even though I think they're fucking stupid, they're fascinating.
I don't think they're stupid. I think they're terrifying. And
Well, they are scary.
I would have probably played all of these when I was a teenager or a kid had I known about them.
That's fair.
But I didn't have.
That's fair.
I'm from the days where we didn't have internet. When I
We
was
only
little.
had encyclopedias.
How old were we when I got my first computer? I think like
I was like 15.
I was probably like 10.
And you had like fucking
And it was dial-up.
dial-up internet.
Yeah.
And it took forever.
And look at the world now. It's so crazy.
Now we're like, put your phone down. Get off the internet.
I know.
Stop it with social media.
You cannot survive without internet. That's for sure.
No.
Anyway.
Anywho, that was really good.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was super good.
So,
It's time to drain my bladder.
well, sit tight because I'm going to, as I promised, play a tribute to my dad, and I hope you enjoy it.
This is him singing, by the way. It's a
Yes.
song he's singing, and
It's
it
called
is
Ancient Mariner,
beautiful.
and it is hauntingly beautiful. Like,
It
it
really
really
is.
is. I'm not just saying that 'cause it's my dad.
No, it really
But-
is. It's so beautiful.
So, what I was going to say is I used to have a podcast called Vodka and Ghosts.
No, she did it. I'm just kidding.
Vag podcast, which makes a lot of sense. It connects to twat pretty nicely.
And Pink Taco.
And Pink Taco Media. So anyway, I had told my dad I wanted to play Ancient Mariner on the podcast, and he was like super excited about it. And he went tearing through the house looking for the tape because we couldn't find it, and he found it. So at the time, I couldn't figure out how to convert a cassette tape to digital audio. Well, by the time he had passed and we found the tape again, my sister's husband was able to convert it to digital audio, so I can now share it on Totally Weird and Twisted, because I think he would like that, because I never got to do it.
He would love it.
I never got to do it for Vag.
He would have loved it.
Please enjoy, and we will see you next week.
Bye!
Cheers! It's shot time again.
Was a windy night and the harbor lights came blowing down like a beautiful sight, 'cause Jamaica's rum was waiting to give me a dream. But the first mate yelled, old Joe Boy died. The wind done took him off the starboard side, and the thunder came so loud you couldn't hear him scream. Well, the black sky opened till the rain would fly, and the yellow wing of a lighthouse eye said, Melinda, the painted lady's waiting for you. In the windy night I could see her face as she came to me in her pure black lace to keep me warm until the night was through. The dream of an ancient mariner come true. For Kingston's rum and Jamaica's sun I traveled. I was just my lady rode the sea, sailing on an ocean made for dreamers. But the dreams, they seem to pass too fast for me. For Kingston's rum and Jamaica's sun I traveled. I was just my lady rode the sea. Listen, boy, and I'll tell you of this captain. It's my lady, the ship beyond lee. The wicked sky gave a hell of a scream. Black rain fell on the Kingston stream, and the channel seemed to narrow out by the shoals. Now just below lie many a man, down there with Davy where the reef began, and it really wasn't hard to hear all those crying souls. Deep inside I could hear the sound of coral that my Anna had found, reaching up like a claw on the devil's hand. Now I sailed an ocean of storms at sea, but I never rode one to eternity, and for once all the prayers came easy for a seafaring man. For once all the prayers came easy for a seafaring man. For Kingston's rum and Jamaica's sun I traveled. I was just my lady rode the sea, sailing on an ocean made for dreamers. My dreams, they seem to pass too fast for me. For Kingston's rum and Jamaica's sun I traveled. I was just my lady rode the sea. Listen, boy, and I'll tell you of this captain. My lady, the ship beyond lee. Just ahead through the pouring rain, I could see Melinda when she called my name, standing like a ghost just above the sea. Her gown was made of an ocean wave. When the thunder came, I could hear her say, let me take you home, come follow me. With a lady smile, she headed out like an angel that hell surely knew about. She took us through the reef back to Kingston town. But Melinda had died the night before, said a sailor boy as he sat at the bar. She fell from the cliffs, she was never found, waiting by the bay of Kingston town.